Did you know that government offers plenty of assistance for small startup or even established businesses to tap into the resources to help you keep growing your business? And the beauty of this is those resources are free, which means your taxes are paying for it. But if you don't take advantage of it, it means you're missing out on an opportunity. Before we go into how to leverage those connections and how to reach out to them, let me take you back to a small time machine in a very relatively small time period so I can tell you what I was able to achieve just simply leveraging the government resources. When I arrived here 18 years ago, I started a business 4 years past, 14 years ago. So among that time, when I was a small cleaning company with hundreds of thousands in revenue, still small, I was contemplating whether I would move my business to back Baltimore County or stay in Anne Arundel County, which I am. So I did a research, came across to Anne Arundel County Economic Development Corporation. And economic development corporations are with each county as well. Most of them have them. So I would suggest you Google them, find them, and go on their website and start looking for a help. So Wes came in and recruited me to stay here. He told me the possibilities and assistance I could get from Anne Arundel County. So then he introduced me to Steve Primosh, who is in charge of the funding. And Steve, after proposing our proposal to build the business at the office where we're in now, he liked it and he decided to fund it. Of course, we had ducks in a row, but now this business, which Steve has found in a revitalization zone, houses 3 minority-owned businesses. One is Uzbek-owned cleaning company, which is the company where I'm in. African-American woman-owned hair salon, which occupies the top floor, and the El Salvadorian proprietor-owned storefront, which occupies the front. Steve then, besides just funding, because I kept staying in touch with him, introduced me to Candice Pruitt with Small Business Development Corporation, which is SBDC, and I got training, coaching, and mentorship from her to the point that she believed so much so in me and my achievements and decided to nominate me for SBA, Small Business Administration's Minority Owned Business Person of the Year for the year of 2023. And I was privileged enough to receive that award. So all that I'm saying just to say that you can do this as well. And you can do a lot more. And if you pay attention, besides my time and energy, literally no money was paid out. To government officials, you can't even send a holiday thank you gift. So this is how much they are regulated, but the intent and the help is genuine to help the local businesses in the communities that they serve to flourish, because when it does, then it looks good for them as well. So it's what's in it factor in all of it. So let's start diving in how to find them, how to start establishing relationships, and who they are. So let's start from who they are. There are various organizations that can help you, and that would be SCORE, for example, which is amazing, and that stands for Service Corps of Retired Executives, which is great. If you're looking for mentorship, funding, business plan creation, and etc., go to their website, see score.org basically, and then request a consultation. And this is the nation's largest network of retired executives that will be helping you for free. There's the Small Business Development Corporation, SBDC, in most of the states, and there's the Economic Development Corporations as well. And you can look them up, and then one will lead to another one. And of course, the mammoth of them all is SBA, which is Small Business Administration, under which most of them are. So to start reaching out to them, all you need is one connection. That's the good part. You don't need 100 or tens of those connections, because one connection will lead to another one. So long as you reach out and do the follow-up. So to find them, you either put SCORE, SBA.org, SBDC, Economic Development Corporation, for example. The one that I'm representing and belong to is Anne Arundel County Economic Development Corporation. So I went there, filled out a consultation form, and in turn I was privileged to receive Wes's audience and consultation from him, which then led to a meeting with Steve, then led to a meeting with Candice, and now Candice introduced me to Luis Diaz Colorado, who is a rock star. He's now helping me to promote my book that is aimed to help immigrants and spread the word about this YouTube channel. So as you can see, one connection leads to another one. So you reach out. A couple of lessons that I've learned from this. A, you reach out, and B, you do the work, you follow up. Some people get upset. Oh, look, I have reached out to them and they didn't do anything for me. If that is likely because they're busy and they're not there to do the work for you. So they will tell you what to do and how to do it. But to doing part is actually going in, filling out the application, submitting the form, reaching out, picking up the phone is on you. And when my mindset has changed, then I start making better, longer lasting connections. And now they were mutually beneficial. I just came out from Maryland Money networking event where they teach about how to get the funding access, how to empower Latino business owners and minority business owners. They literally had 3 tracks. One was funding, one was how to start business, open, grow it, business plan, and the other one was just devoted for Latino community. I have some clips. I'm gonna play them alongside this video so you can see how you can get a hold of them. If you are in the state of Maryland and if you happen to be in the state, in the county of Anne Arundel, then these connections that I'm gonna put on the video are gonna be extremely helpful for you. They talk what they do and how they can help you. If you are in a different state, that's okay. Just look up those connections who are in your state and start jumping from one another. So keep in mind, as a wrap up to this video, your mindset will need to change. You are the one who's doing the work. As the saying goes, we can bring the donkey to a water, but you can't make the donkey drink the water. So which one are you? It could be a harsh reality. You might not like my words and they could be harsh for you now, but trust me, if you do the work, and that's a promise, then you will start reaping the rewards. Remember, if they don't get back to you, follow up with them, because they are human too. They have their own lives and they have their own problems. They do get their own hangovers, parties, travels, and vacations as well. So follow up, stay consistent, follow up again, and keep asking for recommendations and connections. And that's one another thing. Tell them what you do and say, who do you know who can connect me to get to my next goal? And you will see as connections will come up from them. Be okay to invite them out for lunches, to meet with them, to get to know them a little better, because eventually the people who make final decisions are the people. It's not an AI, it's not an algorithm, it's not a logic. So who signs off and who finally says, yes, John, you got the award, is the person who's signing behind it. Or, yes, John, you got the loan. It is the person who's signing it. Let them get to know you, because when they know, like, and trust, then they are likely to do business with you and spread the word who you are. Keep on crushing your business. Check out the next video. See you there. Bye-bye. We're here with Luis Diaz Colorado with Small Business Development Corporation of Anne Arundel County. Luis, tell us what you do and who do you help?
Well, the Small Business Development Corporation, what we do is we provide free and confidential counseling to small businesses, from any business that, they just have the idea how to create it, to register in the business, to actually make it grow and be profitable.
Okay, and what are the requirements to qualify to work with you and get assistance from you?
The requirements is, number one, they have to register to receive our services. And after that, just to be consistent. In other words, meet with the counselors. We always create an action plan of what we need to do next to get to that next step, and just be, a partner with us to help their businesses.
Sweet. How much did you say your services cost?
Totally free.
Free. How's that possible? Who's paying for it?
The federal government, through the SBA, the Small Business Administration, provides the funding for the SBDC program, which is a state federal program. So every state has an SBDC, and we are the SBDC of Maryland. So we get the funding through them, and we work through mainly partners like University of Maryland, Frostburg University, Salisbury University, that help us, reach the communities that we serve.
And what happens if I don't speak English?
We do have 4 counselors currently that speak Spanish. We're hoping to grow even more, but yes, we can help you in English or Spanish.
Awesome. How do we get a hold of you and how do we get that started?
You can go through our website, or you can send us an email. Our email address is mdhdc@umd.edu.
Wonderful. Thank you for your time and service.
Appreciate it.